to my channel. I'm mom of a Tourette superhero, and I wanted to do a quick introduction. I realized I posted 2 videos without properly speaking about my son and giving a little bit of background. So as for me, introducing myself, my name is Tiffany. I have 2 children. I live in New York. My daughter is 19. She's my oldest, my big baby. And my son, he is 12, and he is my Tourette superhero. I work for the State University of New York at a school where I help people get GEDs and vocational training. Probably going to have to step away from that and start working on part-time work or something from home as my son progresses with Tourette's. I've been at my job for about 10 years, and it will be a huge change for me to leave that full-time job and transfer to part-time. But change is good, and change has to be embraced. That's how I'm trying to have the positive mindset with everything going on. I can't get down. I can't break, you know. I have a lot of anxiety. Right now is a good day. Right now I'm smiling. But I do have a lot of days where I am on a really, really bad low, and full-time work is really becoming a lot for me. So now, explaining a little bit about my son. As I said, he is 12 years old. He started his first head shake that I saw 2 years ago. We were in a friend's car, and he was on his game, and I saw in the corner of my eye him shake his head rapidly. And, you know, I second guessed it, but then literally about 10 minutes later, he did it again. So he had a doctor's visit coming up, and I spoke with his doctor, and his doctor said it was Tourette's. He basically told me on the spot that he thought it was Tourette's, but he would refer me to a neurologist to you know, give the final diagnosis. So from there, we called that doctor. Mind you, this is in the middle of the pandemic in 2020 in New York. So there were no in-person visits. So we had to do it via Zoom. That doctor, I'd say, was on the call with us for about 20 minutes. He spoke with me, he spoke with my son, and in the end of those 20 minutes, he gave a prescription for medicine, which I did not agree with, so we looked for a different neurologist. So after I refused to just give my son medicine after a 20-minute visit, it took us some time, but we ended up finding another doctor. It literally took us about 8 months because of insurance and wait lists, but we found a neurologist that gave my son multiple tests, which is what I was looking for, right? You know, I didn't want a doctor that just said, here, take this medicine and, you know, we'll hope for the best. What I loved is this neurologist, she had him do at least 3-4 tests, including an MRI, to really see what was going on before she gave a final diagnosis. And that diagnosis was Tourette's. Now, bringing it up to present day, my son's Tourette's has gotten worse. He hums, he runs, he jumps, he chews. He has multiple sounds, and we are currently looking to get him into therapy. I'm also wanting to get him evaluated again to see if it's only Tourette's. The neurologist only knew about the Tourette's, but I don't know if he might have something such as ADHD or, you know, anything that might accompany Tourette's. There are many, many disorders that might accompany Tourette's. Now, just, you know, reflecting on things, and the reason why I'm doing awareness, and the reason why I made this channel, and also I'm on such a presence on so much social media platforms, as mom of a Tourette superhero, by the way. No, but seriously, I'm doing this because I know before my son, I did not know what Tourette's was. I saw it on movies And, I thought, it's just this big joke. It was made as if a person that has Tourette's just yells these obscenities and that's it. It did not speak about how a person with Tourette's can suffer with headaches, how a person with Tourette's can't calm themselves, can't sleep, have problems with dental issues because they may put things in their mouth, many emotional issues, big stigma. Okay, that is why I'm doing awareness. It's hard, and it's something in my soul that bothers me when I think about the fact that my son has something where people think it's a joke. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do awareness. I'm going to scream it from the rooftops. What about Tourette's, okay? Because Tourette's disorder is not a punchline and it's not a joke. Now, as I said before 2 years ago, I didn't know that, okay? I didn't. I used to tell my son, have a seat. Why are you making that noise? Stop. When the truth is, when you have Tourette's, you can't stop. But this is something that I had to learn, right? I had to learn this. And I'm willing to teach that to people. I still have a lot to learn. I do. I have a lot to learn. But I know that with all the anxiety that I'm feeling, what helps me is knowing that I'm teaching other people. As I learn stuff, I'm going to come on here and make a video about it. I have plenty of videos from my social media that I'm also going to bring to YouTube. So, if you're a parent watching this video right now, don't feel guilty. I went through a huge period of feeling guilty. But how I feel is I shouldn't feel guilty. No one told me. I grew up in an era, especially if you are from an era where, mental health wasn't even accepted, if you know what I mean. Nobody respected the fact that someone could emotionally be going through something, let alone a disability. So, don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. Just take the steps to correct what you need to do. Correct yourself, like I had to correct myself, and just learn as much as you can to help your child. And if you're a family member, do the same thing. It takes a village to raise a child. And if you don't have a village, that's okay too. You and your child can come together and be a strong unit. My son was 6 months old when I lost my mom. And, I thought that I'd never be able to make it. I thought that I'd never be able to even breathe past that day. But the impossible that you feel, it can be done. So, just work towards doing the best thing you can, like I'm doing. But, I'm just so passionate about this, and I want to spread awareness. And I hope that this video reaches as many people as it can. I hope I get some followers so I can spread more awareness. But I just wanted to introduce myself. Again, my name is Tiffany, aka Mom of a Tourette Superhero. And I just wanted to come on and introduce myself and give a little bit of background about my son. Please subscribe and look out for plenty of more videos about Tourette's awareness. Wishing everybody a great day. Sending positive vibes. Bye.